Miren qué delicia, qué chulo color. ¿A poco no están hermosísimas? Súper suavecitas todas. Y miren, yo no sé ustedes, pero cuando era niña así me lo hacían, mira. Ahí va. Wow. Hello my fit family, long time no seen here in this English channel. If you follow me on my Spanish channel, Pinche Nancy, then you know I've been putting out recipes once a week or twice a week. This channel, I've been a little busy, a little hectic. I have 2 channels besides this one, so that makes it 3 channels. And then I got my tortilla business going on, so I've been busy. But if you help me grow this channel, I promise I'm going to bring more content in here. Some of those really popular recipes that I have in my Spanish channel, I will definitely remake them in my English channel. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of hours for editing and making the video. So please help me out. Share this video with all your friends and family on Instagram, on Facebook, social media. That way we could grow this channel and we could get it going just like we have in the Spanish one. Well, by popular demand, there's many of you who follow me on the Spanish channel and saw that I posted a new recipe of tortillas. Not just regular tortillas, they're keto, low calorie, low carb, vegetarian, and gluten-free. Yes, all that, and they are first time seen chile guajillo tortillas. You heard the word chile? Don't get scared, they are not spicy. They're made out of a typical Mexican chile that comes dry, and they're not spicy really as they naturally. And then the way I make it, I take away the little seeds and the veins, which will even take away a little bit. If there's any spiciness left, it will definitely be gone. So it's more like the beautiful color and the taste. The taste is amazing. That's what's gonna make the secret. It's not just regular tortillas. They're made out of almond flour. But the secret is in the sauce. Now you wanna learn how to make that sauce, a special sauce. I am from Guanajuato, Mexico, and this sauce is very typical. There is a place called Guanajuato, which is the city, the capital of Guanajuato. And their famous plate is called Enchiladas Mineras. Now that's been my favorite place since I was a kid, Enchiladas Mineras. And I'll put the picture right there so you can see it. And those enchiladas are made with this traditional sauce. My mom, my family, and I have been using this sauce for our birria or barbacoa, which we have the recipe on my Spanish channel. Enchiladas, chicken, tortas, for all kinds of recipes, you name it. But anyways, I'm going to show you the secret. There's little tips and tricks that I'm going to be giving out throughout the video, so stay all the way to the end. And if you notice, I have, this is a brand new shirt for those that follow me in my other channel. If you want to help out the channel, helping me out in order to make better content, bring more videos to this channel, go hop over to the other channel, get a shirt or sweaters. You'll see that I have sweaters there too. If you can't purchase one of those, it's okay. Help me out with a subscription, thumbs up, and by sharing this video. And all the information, the macros, the ingredients, how to follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, my new low carb tortilla page, which is I do sell tortillas, keto tortillas, my original recipe, which I do have in this channel. You've seen it already. And this new recipe is now for sale. So those 2 types of tortillas is the ones that I do offer for sale, and I do ship in the United States, except Puerto Rico and Hawaii for now, just because, you know, USPS doesn't guarantee me they'll get there in time, but we'll see in the future. So if you want any of that information, I will post all the links in the description box, ingredients, everything, you name it, you'll find it there. And then any of the ingredients that you see that I'm going to use right now, most of them, you will find them on Amazon, and I also have the link in the description box down below. Ready? Let's get to it. We're starting with step number 1, which is our sauce. We're gonna need 3 dry chile guajillos. You could also find them as California dry chiles or any dark black chilies, but the most common ones are the California or guajillo. Make sure you clean them. Clean them from the outside, take out the veins, and take out the seeds. We're also going to need 1 teaspoon of dry oregano, 2 allspice. They look like black peppers, but it's not black pepper, they are called allspice. 1 teaspoon and a half of salt, 1 large garlic clove. We're going to start by boiling water, enough to where you could soak in the chiles. We're going to wait about 5 to 8 minutes so they could soften up. After 8 minutes, as you can see, they are nice and tender. I'm just gonna let it cool down just a bit because right now it was boiling. In the meantime, let's start with our flour mixture. We're gonna need 1 cup of almond flour, 1 tablespoon of psyllium husk, and this is the psyllium husk that I'm using. Any ingredients that you're interested in, I get them at Amazon, and you could just click on the description down below. It will take you right to it. 1 tablespoon of baking powder and 2 teaspoons of xanthan gum. Once again, this is the one that I use. You can find it in the description box down below in the Amazon link. And here we go. We're going to combine the 1 cup of almond flour, 1 tablespoon of psyllium husk, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and 2 teaspoons of xanthan gum. And just give it a little mix. Combine everything very well. And it's ready for our sauce. So once it's a little bit cooler, cool down for a bit, we are going to blend the chiles. As you can see, I'm only putting in the chilies, not the water. And here we're adding 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 1 garlic clove, 2 allspice, and a teaspoon of dry oregano. And we're going to add 1 cup of the same water that we used where we boiled our chiles because it has lots of flavor in there. Here we go, it's only 1 cup. And blend. So depending on the blender that you have, I have the Vitamix, so it blends very, very well. I don't need to sift it. It's very powerful. If you have a different type of blender and it's a little bit chunky, you might want to pass it through a sifter first. Look at this beautiful, so smooth salsa. I love the color and the taste. So here I have it in this cup so you can see the measurements. It is exactly 300 milligrams, or in cups it's 1 cup and 1/4 of a cup. 1 cup and 1/4. So this amount is enough for 3 portions of what I'm giving you today, which is each portion gives me 12 tortillas, which is a dozen. So it's enough for 3 dozens. I'm going to preheat my pan between low and medium. So now we have the dry ingredients and the salsa. This is how we're going to do it. 5 tablespoons of our salsa and between 2 to 3 tablespoons of egg whites. This is all going to determine how dry your masa is. If it needs more liquid, if it's too dry, then you add the 3rd tablespoon of egg white. But if not, then 2 will be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So blend everything very well first. Right now my salsa is kind of warm, so I want to mix it in first before adding the egg whites, otherwise the egg whites are going to cook. So as I'm kneading the dough, it is cooling down. Now I'm going to add the egg whites. I'm starting with 2 tablespoons. After kneading it for 5 minutes, I'm not going to add the 3rd one. Once again, if you feel your dough needs it, if it's too dry, then add the 3rd one. But this is the consistency. You got to be able to roll it into little balls. Okay, I'm going to start making little balls in the size that you want them. I'm going to make 12. Here I'm showing you, and it's enough for 12, which is a whole dozen regular size tortillas. You'll see. My pan has been preheating for already about 5 minutes. I had to wash my hands again because I hate having that sticky masa all over my hands, even though I'm going to get it all over my hands once again. So this is my tortilla press. Once again, I do have this one on the description box down below, just in case you're looking for one. You can find it at Mexican stores, Mexican grocery stores sometimes. And what I'm using is a plastic bag, one of those big gallon Ziploc bags. Just cut it from the sides. And this is perfect because it doesn't stick to it. The masa will not stick to it, and it's easy to just take it off. So you place a little ball in the middle, close it, and press. You gotta do it hard. Then, here is the tip. It's not ready. I always flip it and then press it once again to make it extra thin. and go in it very, very hard. Remember, you gotta be strong. So this is the thinner, the better. Why is it that we want it thin? Well, if you already know, I have a business of tortillas and I like to make them really thin because they are more flexible. They're easy to turn into tostadas. If you want to make tacos or fry them, they fry faster. And you get a lot more for less macros. So this is the way you place it on your palm. You see how easy it comes off? And then you just kind of slide it on and check out the seconds. It will tell you exactly how long I cook it on each side. You'll see it turning to a different color, and then you flip it. Feel free to use a spatula. I'm just so used to it, so you know, I just do it with my hands. And it's ready. You see how soft it is? I always place it in a kitchen rag because it just helps it sweat and stay soft. If you leave them out, it's gonna dry them out. But as you can see, look how soft and flexible they are. I got a dozen right here. This is a regular tortilla, not keto. Now you're probably gonna wonder, why do I have that? Well, my kids are not keto. Just because I'm keto doesn't mean my whole family is keto. So anyways, as you can see, a regular size tortilla in mine are still even slightly bigger than the original size tortillas. Now I was able to get a dozen regular size tortillas. What you just watched was a video of the video that I did in Spanish, voiceover. Today, I don't have the regular size tortillas because we all ate them here. That's how good they are. But I do have the taquito size. And you are the first ones to see this taquito size. My Spanish Mexican channel did not get to see this size. They are, as you can see, very flexible. Very, very flexible. These are half of the macros of the regular size of how I showed you how to make them. Like I said, all the macros will be in the description box. But let's try them. When you go to a Mexican restaurant, you ask for tacos. This is the typical size that you're gonna get. I know they look like toys, but that's how they serve them, you know? They are delicious. It says they're half the macros of the regular size tortillas that you just saw how I made them. That means you can have twice as much, as long as you don't go over your macros, right? So this is how I used to roll them since I was a kid. So kind of just go like that. And here we go. Let me tell you right off the bat, they are not spicy, because I know many of you are see the color and then you hear the word chile and thinking they're going to be hot, and then she's Mexican, so they must be really hot. No, they are not spicy at all. They are delicious. If I had to sum it up, it tastes kind of like a dry enchilada, so you don't get the goopiness, you know, the whole salsa all over the place, or the oil from when you fry the enchilada, if you had a real enchilada, Mexican enchilada. But you definitely get the taste. No, just imagine all the creative things you can make with this. Tacos, enchiladas, tostadas, chilaquiles. Oh my gosh. If you like this recipe, please give me a thumbs up. Remember, don't forget to share and subscribe. Tell everybody you know. That way you help me grow this channel, and I'll keep posting more of those popular recipes that you want to see from my Spanish channel into this one. Thank you, and see you until next video. Take a bite.